Thank you so much for clicking on to my live. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you get real comfortable. If you're returning, hey, welcome back. It's real nice to see you again. And thank you to all of those who like, comment, and subscribe. It's really been helping your girl grow, and I 1000% appreciate it. It's a little chilly today, so I put on some of my fluffy bunny thing. I got a lot of bunny stuff, so don't tell me it's not Easter. I don't care. I have a lot of bunny and kitty stuff. Like, all right, either way. Divine, please guide me and protect me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages. Let me know what's going on in this collective energy. What do we need to know of? What do we need to be aware of here? You got hoes mad because they're boring. That was the title. And basically, right off the bat, there's some people that was watching you, maybe trying to figure out how to trigger you or figure out how, hello, Antoine. Hello, how you doing? Everybody entering the chat. They were trying to figure out where your weaknesses are. And then they're realizing you don't have none here. You know, a lot of you guys are very different and unique, and somebody wanted to squash that. They wanted to make you feel left out in some way, but they can't do that because you're in your own lane and you're on your own. Doja Cat kept popping up into my head, and she took a bite of lipstick on the VMA carpet here. I'm like, yo, she's so strange. I always say that light skins played the weird ones. They always were. Like, just looking at, I don't know. Either way, you guys are giving that energy a moo. I'm a cow. You don't have to be, of course not. But I was just thinking about her biting the lipstick and how people were so annoyed with her when she went through her dark feminine era hair. Some of you guys are going through your dark feminine era, or you're going into the moo, bitch, I'm a cow, or you're all pink and pinked out and you don't care. It's like somebody is so irked by you living your life here and without concern to other people. It's like they wanted to watch you and orchestrate some sort of attack on your ego here, but they're not able to because you guys don't be around everybody. A lot of you guys, you're not looking for just anybody. Hey, hey, hey. Hello. We got withdrawn in reverse here, withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary here. Some of you guys are not withdrawn, and they wanted to make you seem withdrawn and solitary. I feel like a lot of you guys have pulled away from people to build on yourself here, but you still work with people, you're still around people, and you're still you here. And this is the energy I was feeling. It's like with this withdrawn in reverse, it's like they wanted you to withdraw. Nobody likes me, nobody understands me, but instead you're getting cheered on. And some of you guys are inspired and you're thinking about doing it. And I'm going to here to tell you to go ahead, pull the trigger then if you want to dress like how you want to. Some of you guys are thinking of starting your own aesthetic TikToks and pages. And I'm like, hell yes, buy a bunch of makeup on Amazon. It's not that expensive. And sit in your room and do your freaking makeup and watch people review all of that ish. We need people to do that. I love going through the Amazon reviews and even Shane, wherever you get it from. You don't have to be Amazon. You know, but some of you guys might have been afraid because you're like, oh, I'm not this size, or I don't have the right complexion, or I got this pimple or this scar on my face, or this and that. We need people like you, to do the thing here because all these other hoes are boring. You guys make them feel boring, and you guys are going to add your unique spark to whatever you're doing here. Some of you guys are like, I can just do that and I can just talk out of life. Some of you guys might have been looking at curious about what makes people have that that fame. You're like, why do people get famous? And then it's just a matter of because they keep consistent, they keep putting themselves out there eventually people start to notice, for better or for worse hair. Even if I'm looking at like Andrew Tate compared to like every famous person I see is like they're strange people who, like, who maybe have once gone through some sort of ostracization here, whether it's, yeah, curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mindset here. Somebody was trying to hex you and put some sort of witchcraft on you. They wanted you to remember like the worst of your days here. They wanted you to feel like withdrawn and isolated, but this is in reverse. Somebody wanted you to feel like nobody liked you. If you guys felt that type of heaviness, like they wanted to make you feel like you were inconvenienced, like, like they wanted to make you feel like you were walking around and like people were like, why are you here? What are you doing? You guys are not getting that. People are like, wow, I love that. I love what you're doing. I agree with what you're saying. Oh my God. And this pisses people the fuck off, especially people from your past who sacrifice their souls to do the popular thing. They did wild ish to get attention, to get money, to get clout, and they felt like they had to do it. Like, you're not doing it right. People are gonna think and looking at you. They're like, damn, I could have just been myself. I didn't have to care about what people thought of me. I could just act in whatever way I felt like I needed to act in, like. And yes, yes, they did not have to sell their soul. Yeah, abandoned. I knew withdrawn, abandoned, and left out here. Abandoned, left out, walked away cold. You guys could have abandoned these people before they got a chance to abandon you here. And this pisses them off because they wanted a chance to make you question yourself. Oh, like this is like that real dirty negative energy that, oh, watch, make her feel like this, make her feel like that. I know how to get to a bitch. I know how to get underneath her skin. I know how to do this. Like, I'm like, why you know how to do all of that, but you don't got no talent, no skills, no confidence, nothing. Like, like positive about you here. And this is what's making them and people question them. Because the only thing they want to do is try to tear other people down here. Hello, hello, hello. Why you? Yeah, tear other people down. I'm like, what is that? I thought it was I'm so blind. I thought that was eggplant emojis. That's what I was like, why are you putting that? Reminiscing. Oh, I saw the purple. Memories, reminiscing. I'm scarred. Like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I'll never put my email online again. People be weird. They made me gain weight just so I'm less attractive. I'll never forgive men. Memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet coming out here with the memories card. Yeah, somebody's having a lot of memories of you, or somebody wanted to trigger these negative memories. They were using the blood moon to maybe come at you. Some of you guys could have felt some heaviness, and it was actually you releasing it. It was like you releasing all the past here, and you guys, um, instead of having these memories, but somebody wanted you to walk around. They wanted you to wear your scars from your past on when people judge you that just didn't matter. They hate that the mean things that people said to you don't matter, that they didn't leave a scar on you. These are those types of weird bitches. If you get picked on, they laugh, ha, because they don't want you to have confidence here. This is like that wicked energy, and they're being forced to look at themselves, as a lot of you guys are being told to heal that broken part of yourself and like put yourself out there again. A lot of you guys are like, okay, like you're gonna want to see yourself grow old, so why not take pictures while you're young so you could see yourself throughout your whole entire life here, and build a legacy. A lot of you guys are building a legacy here, and you're like, what do I want my legacy to look like? Like whether, because people are going to judge you either way. They're going to judge you either way here. We got intimacy in reverse under withdrawn, intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding here. Some of you guys, they didn't want you to have some sort of intimacy. They tried to reverse that intimacy in you, And some of you guys could have had can have problems with intimacy because it could have took you a minute to release that feeling of to release the pattern of narcissistic abuse. Some of you guys, you could have had narcissistic mothers, fathers, whatever. But I'm saying this could have affected both your romantic life, and it affected your platonic life. Like the women you made friends with could have been very much narcissistic, very much like trying to see what they could get without giving you anything here. Like, and that's reversing, because a lot of you guys don't want people, don't need people here. What we got? We got karma coming out here in reverse. Karma is coming out underneath curse and hex here. Consequences, cause and effect, and debts here. Somebody has debts to pay and they want to reverse this. They want to reverse these debts. Let's see. Let's get some more cards. Spirit, please clarify this karma in reverse coming out under curse. Breaking point. Yeah, somebody hate that they can't get to you. This is because before I even started this video, I had saw something about the different types of narcissists, and they were like malignant narcissists are the worst. So you guys could have dealt with like a malignant narcissist that tried to destroy your whole life, your self-image. Covert narcissists, I guess they care what other people think. They said a malignant narcissist, they want control over you and your thoughts. They want you to think badly about yourself and depend on their approval. They try to chip away at your self-esteem in so many different ways, and how they're cold with it. They're cold and they're clean. They could do this in a clean manner here where people don't even notice, and it could drive you crazy. I feel like a lot of you guys, they're mad that they can't put you in a breaking point, or they can no longer bring you to a breaking point. Somebody wants you looking for pity. Oh, I went through this, and talking about them and bringing them up. They know you don't give a fuck because you're not even bringing that shit up no more. A lot of you guys are on to the next. Some of you guys might be fighting different, using your passion to fight different things that don't have nothing to do with them. Say if you're like, I don't know, you're trying to free Palestine or do something like that, that junk pisses them off because you're trying to do that instead of spending all of your time trying to get some sort of karma for them. Like they wanted you to try to create karma, and because you didn't, the universe is whipping their fucking ass for you while you're off handling your whatever you're supposed to be doing in the universe. They're the universe is handling their ass, for you. The universe is basically handling your light work. But somebody wanted you down and out. They wanted you sad for some reason. They wanted you crying and like, oh well, they did this to me and they lied on me. No, she's a liar. Oh no, I'm not the liar, and, da, 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 and trying to defend yourself. You guys are like, I don't give a fuck. I'm done with this. Okay, if you're gonna believe that bitch, I'm done with you too. Done with you too. Done with you too. And you knocked out all they flying monkeys too. They're like, how can't you be mad that I turned everybody against you? Don't you see me as powerful? No, I see you as dumb, and all those people are dumb. So thank you for removing weak motherfuckers from my life, and then you're gonna get these strong people coming in with the intimacy in reverse. Like you're like, you're dumb and everybody else dumb. So like, and that's not hard to believe when you think of how many smart and valuable people you met in this lifetime. Probably not a lot, is it? Like it's not a lot. There's not a lot of smart people. It's not a lot of people that's worth like, being a lot of we are a developing species. I don't think we quite made it to like where whatever the aliens are doing. I don't know. I don't know what the aliens are doing. I think they all went through wars too at some point, but they went through wars, and I love it. What is it? The Astro Legends. Some of you guys might watch that Astro Legends, and it talks about different wars and stuff that people have been through. I mean, not different war, the wars on each planet and why we don't live on those planets anymore, why there's no life on those planets because of the different wars that happen that like shut it down and whatnot. And between like different dissects like Lyra and all of that. I'm like, I love it when they do that. We got sorrow coming out here, loss, grief, depression, under abandonment. Somebody want is in sorrow because you abandon them here. Like, they're in sorrow, they're in grief, like they're also shocked like that they're gonna just have to treat you right here. Or a lot of you guys, they know that this is no more. Like a lot of this with this malignant narcissist, it's like you guys can't have that person in your life. This person is gonna like they're never gonna learn. They're always gonna overstep your boundaries. They're always gonna try to gaslight you, belittle you, pull you down, and make you crazy. Like they get off on trying to make you crazy and make you dependent on them for validation here. This is the type of person that's going to start ish over everything. I just think you don't have to stomp when you're going up the stairs, because when you stomp, it hurts the baby's heart and da 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 da. And then you're like, what do you mean? I stomp when I go up the stairs. I walk up the stairs on my tippy toes. You don't. You don't walk up the stairs. You da 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 da. And then they're gonna bring it up later over then. Oh yeah, it would have been nice if you didn't stomp up the stairs last night. Now I got a headache and I can't do anything. And then it's like overly complaint because they want you to like walk on eggshells here. Whatever this toxic energy is, it's like it's not worth being around. Like, as like this is, and if you're wondering if they're doing that on purpose to fuck with you, yes, they're doing it on purpose. It's like a lot of you guys got to seek help or just get away from this person and cut your losses. Like, learn to detach and not give a fuck. If they say certain things, just say shut the fuck up and roll your eyes. Like, I like I stay disrespecting narcissists like that, and they be having a panic attack. I love it. I did that to my ex's mother. She was like a bitch, always complain. I'm like, you're a bitch, right? Oh, she called me a bitch because you act like one. I'm like, I love it. And then he was laughing too. He's like, yo, she told everybody in my family, called her a bitch. I'm like, yo, and then I'm like, I could tell you don't get called a bitch. I'm like, I'll spit in your fucking face, you dumb bitch. And why would you not care if I told people like that? You should. I'm like, attitude is fuck it, because motherfuckers love it. I love that too. And people who challenge me in the hood because I smile and I act soft. Oh, fuck you, you bitch, ugly ass. And then they gotta drop that facade because what's names is called. It's like you either gonna have to fight me or you're gonna have to what? Drop it. Because now you realize I'm about 200 something, 5'9", like, and I don't fight fair. So where's it going from here? And the same thing with the mom. What are you gonna do? Tell everybody? Are you gonna take me to court because I called you bitch? Can't. What are you gonna do from now? Stop acting like a bitch, and maybe I wouldn't call you one. Straight up silence. Hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart here, hopeless. This person is hopeless over you. They can't do nothing to get under your skin. Um, and just they wanted you in a feeling of hopelessness, a feeling of like, oh, well, I'm never going to be able to escape them or this or it or whatever, and what's going on in life and blah 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 and whatnot. And like feeling like you had to like walk on eggshells. That's why the best thing with a narcissist, I've realized, I don't say do what I do, like, because I like why be like me, but is to show them that you're not going to walk on eggshells, stomp through those fucking eggshells. If they want it, I'll start purposely showing up late and being disrespectful, leaving the refrigerator open, crumbs on the counter. And I've had, as a person with bipolar number one in order and ADHD and possible borderline traits, because I was like, I'm not going to counseling for borderline personality. They say borderlines enjoy tearing apart a narcissist. Yes, and I love that too. Even acting like, I'm going along with it, going along with giving them the validation they want, and like they're really like getting to me. Oh, is that not fine? Do I need? And then just flip it, mask off, Molly Percocet. And then just show them that I don't care, give a fuck what they think, give a fuck what you think, I don't give a fuck what you do, what you lie, what you say, none of it. With the releasing card here, you guys have fully released your past. You're not in a state of like any sort of like hopeless is here, letting go, moving on, walking away here. Like they can't control your inner world because your inner world is way too big for them to control here. They don't even know what they're heading for. They didn't even know, like it's too big to control. I feel like some of you guys, even you can't control your mind here. So how the hell would anybody else control your mind? Some of you guys might take pills to control your mind. Some of you guys might hit a blunt. So how are they going to control it? The mind. Please tell me more. We got clarity coming out here in reverse under abandon and sorrow. They thought they were sure that you guys were in some state of sadness and sorrow here. Now they're not clear of how you feel. They don't know how you feel. They don't know what you think. They don't know what's going on here in life. They cannot gain that clarity on your life. My bunny. We got the conflict coming out here in reverse, clashing differences, incompatibility coming out here in reverse. Somebody feels like you're avoiding intimacy to avoid conflict. I don't feel like that's true, but maybe it is. Maybe you guys do realize that with intimacy can come some sorts of conflict. So you might be working on building yourself right now. I feel like a lot of you guys are just inspired to be in a better and happier space here. I feel like a lot of like light workers or other worldly people, like this is like our favorite time of the year. It's something in the air that's just so calm, like the Samhain and the just everything here is just so calm. Let's pull some more cards. That 20 minutes. Yeah, okay. We got fantasy coming out here in reverse, daydreaming, imagining, fantasize coming out here in reverse. Somebody wanted you fantasizing about them or daydreaming about a life with them or moving forward with them. I feel like a lot of you guys, maybe you're just not thinking about it, or somebody feels like they're less of a fantasy. Like you guys, I feel like you are the fantasy with this curse and hex card here. Somebody feels like you're not a fantasy. They don't feel cool. They don't feel different. They don't feel like they don't feel like like the love here. Like somebody boundaries in reverse. No, drawing the line. Enough is enough. Yeah, somebody wanted to like erode your boundaries here. They wanted to make your boundaries feel stupid. They wanted to make you feel insecure about them. Some of you guys are detaching from these malignant narcissists, and some of you are like, it's my malignant. I know it's probably a female. A lot of malignant ones are who try to erode your confidence and stuff like that, and you guys could have been attracted to this person just because of looks, and some of you guys could have attracted like a series of this, or this is a partner here with the fantasy in reverse here. Some of you guys got an ex that was attracted to another girl because they felt like she looked better than you. She could have been thinner, she could have been hotter, like from the outside, but then she could have been this malignant narcissist that was just like tearing him apart. Felt like she could raise hell just because she looked good. She didn't have to act right, didn't have to treat him right. And this person is going through a lot mentally because they will completely disable you. Like they would like, and then you're like, how the hell do they even study like to be able to cause people psychotic episodes and how to bring them down? Like, I don't know. They're dark triad people. Like, they study dark psychology to know how to do that, just like how I don't know weirdos I don't know, I was gonna say weirdos do stuff that I don't understand how they get certain people on the internet. I don't even want to bring that up because I was going to talk about offenders here. That I'm like, how would you even know how to manipulate like a child? Like, how would you, and like how to go about that? I'm like, that's just, stuff on the dark web and dark psychology. Some people do sit there and think of how to pull people's strings mentally. So this person is like exhausted by this person, and this is like a habit for them. You got somebody here that truly loved you, but they were caught up in like the ideal. Like they caught somebody like, oh, okay, this person's really hot, they're really attractive, like, so like, like I'm gonna do what they say, like, do what they want me to do. Like, because they're hot. And then this person turns out to be like a malignant narcissist. Like the woman is like mentally trying to disassemble your guy, or that's something you're going through. And it's because some people choose partners strictly out of looks here. I'm glad, like a lot of you guys in the collective, I feel like you could choose partners based off of how they make your heart feel and your heart center. You're just learning not to trust that familiarity that you feel. Because if you've been like, if you grew up with narcissistic parents or like just abusive people in general, brother, sister, parents, whatever was around you, it might feel like some sense of normalcy in those people, and that's not, it's not necessarily love there. You guys are now embracing that strangeness you feel from strange people, because it usually means they're overall good people. I feel like a lot of you guys are attracting in some lovers, but maybe a little bit more down the line after you guys kind of unpeel that. Ooh, shed that dead skin here. We got apology coming out here. Somebody might want to apologize to you. Forgiveness, return, and sorry is coming out here underneath, well, between abandon and memories. Somebody's sorry maybe for the way they treated you. I feel like with the memories here, this could be people who are having memories about you. I'm feeling overall this is like friendship and family memories. On this side, I was feeling a partner that left you and they feel like they're cursed or hexed, and like they're in a bad relationship. But this could be somebody here that feels like they owe you an apology for like the way they treated you. They could have seen you go through a lot with a lot of people here. Like, like a lot of people were just mean to you for absolutely no reason other than no reason. There was just no time or reason. They just felt like being mean to you. They just maybe some of you guys, they were mean to you because you weren't the most attractive, you weren't the most hot, and they could have been nice to people who were standardized attractive, but they really didn't deserve it here, especially if you guys were like heavier, and then you got like, like you guys they could have put you down just because they felt like they didn't want you around, like, type of energy. And then a lot of you guys could have went away and like you got, I don't know, or whatever, just strange. You don't have to be heavier. You know how people just target, you're different. They just like, oh gosh, especially when you're younger and you're teen years and stuff, and like adolescence, people could be the cruelest. And then once you grow into adulthood, people start becoming more psychologically cruel. Well, we got realization, epiphanies, understandings, awakening with the realizations here. A lot of people are having epiphanies on you and realizations with the apologies. Let's see what these realizations are. We got chemistry, attraction, spark, and passion coming out here. Yeah, okay. People are realizing that they have some sort of attraction towards you and the fact that you're different here. They're like, whoa, I like that weirdness about that collective. I actually love them for being different than the malignant narcissist they were attracted to. They're like, I love them. Somebody is convinced that they love them because I love you, in the collective here. This is like a couple of people that love you for being your strange self, like those other people are boring, and they're performative. You guys, there's something about you that's not very performative. Somebody feels a chemistry towards you, or somebody is realizing that they have some chemistry with you here. Somebody wanted to send witchcraft towards you. They're really envious of you. They're especially envious of your chest. If you got big boobs, like I don't know why that's coming out here. Like I don't know. Like they want something to happen to your booby. It's like it's weird energy. Divine, please tell me more. We got bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words coming out here with the bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words, bitterness. Yeah, somebody is quite bitter that they about you and your beauty here. Like I know this is kind of going back and forth. Your beauty, your uniqueness, your strangeness. They can see because they're so psychological. They can see what guys see in you. They see like that. They can see what others see in you and they know it's attractive. Like they see you as very attractive, pretty much. Distracted, sidetracked, change, delays coming out here. Yeah, you guys basically you get all the attention. You suck up people's attention in multiple ways because it's like number one, your body looks good. Number two, like your face, and number three, like your personality. Like everything about you is just like whoa, 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 boom, boom, boom here. And it's like they get bitter whenever anybody is attracted to you. They almost want to come in and like shut it down. We got second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity coming out here, opportunity, making amends, second chance. Yeah, I told you with this memories card here, you got somebody that wants to make amends towards you. They're really attracted with you. Second chance. Let's see who wants a second chance. Okay. Waiting cycles, moments here. Maybe somebody that tried to make you wait wants a second chance. Somebody could have like taken their time with you, or they feel like they waited too long. Somebody felt like, yeah, waited too long to hit you up here. A lot of you guys, you moved on pretty quickly. What we got? Beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. Somebody feels like there is no new beginnings with you, like you guys have moved on totally and completely here. A lot of you guys could have moved to a different state, or you guys are just known for not looking back. Once somebody screws you over once, you're like, I don't want to deal with that corny ass person no more. I'm done with this corny ass person. It's over. I'm good. This is what people are saying. Divine, please tell me more. What's going on? That's collective energy. We got exhaustion, depletion, drain, long journey coming out here. Exhaustion here. Somebody could have wanted you exhausted. They could have tried to do spell work to like drain your energy, especially if you got, because you guys might be looking good and getting money and you're inspired and you're happy and you're this and you're that. And it just keeps adding on here. Some of you guys might be thinking of ways to become more energized. I always use vitamin B12 because coffee makes me anxious. Yeah, other things may it's either vitamin B12 and protein. Those are the only things that really makes me feel some sort of clean, energized, like the Energizer Bunny. Oh yeah, that's why another reason I like bunnies because of Esther, Easter, all of that. Yeah, and the Energizer Bunny and the Mana and the Playboy bunnies, those wanting money. Was it mistakes, victim, lost stole here with the mistakes card coming out here. Somebody is mad you're not in victimhood. They're like, how the hell you just leave everything and everyone behind and you're still happy? How you don't feel sad that people are saying bad things about you? Why you don't feel sad about those times that people said you weren't shit? Those times people picked on you and da 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 da. Because a lot of people got picked on, but it changed the way they are and how they show up in the world. A lot of you guys, it never changed the way you showed up in the world. So people feel bad for even trying you in the first place. I also feel like a lot of you guys are smart enough to avoid toxic people just because of the energy that they emanate. And this is making them feel corny when they thought they were cool, like you would want to be around them. What is it? Freaking there's always corny people that stay thinking they're cool just because they got friends and we're together. Look, I'm cool. Everybody wants to be with us. No, nobody don't want to be with y'all. Like, no, nobody don't need what you guys got. Like, they be acting like bitches want to come around them. Oh, I bet you she want to drink when we could buy those drinks ourselves. Nobody don't need no flight from you. Nobody don't need no drink from you. Nobody don't need, my rent is already paid. Like, yo, like, what is it like that you could possibly offer a truly bad bitch? Ain't shit you could really offer a bad bitch. If you want to give it as a gift without no strings attached, that's great. But somebody is looking for somebody to rely on them here. They're looking for you to want it, so then they could say you're not good enough to have it. Maybe if you were this, that, and whatever, I would do it for you, but nah, not quite here. Like, this could be somebody you left that wanted to keep you in the wayward here. Like, I hate people who want to keep people around and they don't like them. Like, why try to keep somebody around if you don't like them? Like, yeah, like you're codependent. Like, like even whether it's for sexual reasons, for this, for that, like it's like you got to be desperate if you got to keep somebody around that you don't like just to sleep with. Too, this is that energy, or just wanting to play with people's heads so they could talk to other people about, nah, this girl, duh, 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 I don't know, and make it feel like they got options or something here. People mad that you refuse to be an option, you refuse to be played with. You guys are way more special than that. They can't put you in a pool of other dumb bitches. You too much of a bad bitch. Those other hoes feel boring because they are boring here. Divine, please tell me more. We got foundation, established, family, security here with the foundation card. Yeah, I told you, you guys are already established. You guys already have foundation here. They like spirit, you can't offer you nothing. They would have to it would have to be mutual, a mutual liking here. Somebody's mad, they can't find no sort of end towards you and your heart and your juice and your energy, your time. None of that. They're like, all of that is off. I don't get no time. I don't get no energy. Like, that's not an option towards me. It's almost like making somebody have a panic attack, especially if you up leveled here and they didn't see you as somebody who was up leveled or who could be upgraded. It's like, all right, dang. Like, the collective don't want me no more. I guess I'm chopped liver. And they are. They chopped liver. You don't need these people here. Yeah, we got bluff in reverse, pretending, mask, exaggeration. Somebody could have thought you were bluffing about having your own foundation. They could have felt like you were bluffing about doing what you did or bluffing about leaving and stuff. And a lot of people can see that you're not bluffing. You're not bluffing. You're not playing. You guys are you're done with these people and you're done with that life. It's getting pretty dark. So I'm probably shut this reading out. I don't know, I might go live again. It's about like almost 8 p.m. in the Netherlands. But of course, this probably won't be my only and last reading of the day. I hope you guys, though, have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this live reading. Goodbye. Shit. Shit. Ah. Okay.